walked into the rainforest. Moments before, the forest had been alive with the sounds of squawking birds and howling monkeys. Now all was quiet as the creatures watched the two men and wondered why they had come. The larger man stopped and pointed to a great kapok tree. Then he left. The smaller man took the axe he carried and struck the trunk of the tree. Whack! 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 The sounds of the blows rang through the forest. The wood of the tree was very hard. Chop! 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 The man wiped the sweat that ran down his face and neck. Whack! Chop! Whack! Chop! Soon the man grew tired. He sat down to rest at the foot of the tree. Before he knew it, the heat and the hum of the forest had lulled him to sleep. Two boa constrictors lived in the kapok tree. They slithered down its trunk to where the man was sleeping. They looked at the gash the axe had made in the tree. Then the huge snakes slid very close to the man and hissed in his ear.
Senor, this tree is a tree of miracles. This tree is a tree of miracles. It is my home. It is my home where generations of my ancestors have lived. Do not chop it down.
Two butterflies flew in the sleeping man's ear.
Senor, this tree is a tree of miracles. I fly to tree, to flower, color to farm, and this way I pollinate the trees throughout the rainforest. You see, all of my things depend on one another.
Two monkeys scampered down from the canopy of the kapok tree. They chattered to the sleeping man.
Senor, we have seen the ways of man. When you chop down one tree, come back for another, and another. The roots of these trees will wither and die. There will be nothing else to hold the earth in place. When the rains come, the soil will be washed away, and the forests become a desert.
Two toucans flew down from the canopy.
Senor, we have flown. We must not chop down this tree. We have flown over the rainforest and seen what happens when you cut down these trees. Many people settle on the land. They set fires to clear the underbrush. And soon the forest disappears, only black and smoldering. Ruins remain.
Two bright and small tree frogs crawled along the edge of the leaf. Two jaguars have been sleeping along a branch in the middle of the tree. Because their spotted coats blended into the dappled light and shadows of the understory, no one had noticed them.
Senor, this K-pop tree is home to many birds and animals. If you chop it down, where will I find my dinner?
Two tree porcupines swung down from branch to branch and whispered to the man.
Senor, do you know animals and humans need to live with oxygen? And senor, do you know a tree produces oxygen? If you chop it down the street, you will destroy that's life.
Two anteaters climbed down the kapok tree with their young clinging to their backs. The unstriped anteaters said to the sleeping man,
Senor, you are chopping down this tree with no thought for the future. You chop down one tree and come back for another. And so you know what happens to mom. What happens to mom? A penny dime. What you do today? The big man told you to chop down a beautiful tree, but it doesn't seem to understand. Tomorrow must live in a world without trees.
two three-toed sloths had begun climbing down from the canopy when the men first appeared. Only now did they reach the ground. Plodding ever so slowly over to the sleeping man, they spoke in their deep and lazy voice.
Senor, how much is beauty worth? He knew about it. He destroyed the beauty of the rainforest. On what else you fixed your eyes.
A child from the Yanomamo tribe who lived in the rainforest knelt over the sleeping man, and he murmured in his ear,
Senor, you went is the one has few eyes.
The man awoke with a start. Before him stood the rainforest child, and all around him staring were the creatures who depended upon the great kapok tree. What wondrous and rare animals they were. The man looked about and saw the sun streaming through the canopy. Spots of bright light glowed like jewels amidst the dark green forest. Strange and beautiful plants seemed to dangle in the air, suspended from the great kapok tree. The man smelled the fragrant perfume of their flowers. He felt the steamy mist rising from the forest floor. But he heard no sound, for the creatures were strangely silent. The man stood and picked up his axe. He swung back his arm as though to strike the tree. Suddenly, he stopped. He turned and looked at the animals and the child. He hesitated, then he dropped the axe and walked out of the rainforest. And that's the end of